Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Talk Ships and let's talk new oncoming premium ship. And I will very much like to say that Wargaming it's making the first, not the first, sorry, apologize, Pan-Asian tier 8 cruiser. Yeah, maybe it's the first tier 8 cruiser, not Commonwealth, Pan-Asian cruiser, and the name of the cruiser will be IRIAN, something like that. I do have to apologize. It will be basically a very close to Chapayev in size, concealment, and especially the firepower. 152 millimeters. They do close to the same AP, same HE, and turning radius is the same 25 second, and it's the same reload 8 second. I do not have a captain, but I would like to say it's slightly worse in concealment. The concealment of this cruiser without a captain, it's 11.6 with the module, with the concealment module. The Pan-Asian cruiser will be slightly worse, but I'm just talking about very few things. Why I'm putting this Chapayev versus the Pan-Asian, because they do have almost the same stats in many ways, in the concealment, in firepower, in stupid laser guns. Those guns going, 950 meters a second, range not 17.3 but 17.5, so slightly better. I repeat, better range, same shell speed, same AP shells, and so on. So what I'm trying to say, it's what I kind of like this cruiser in overall, especially when I play in operations, it hits every single time. The guns are not from this earth good. It's very accuracy, very easy to hit small targets like a destroyer and so on. So what will be the damn biggest change? The Sigma will be 2.05, and once again, guys, it's about the gimmick of the Pan-Asian cruisers, and I'll talk about very short about the upgrades. The first Pan-Asian will have the repair party, the second Hydro, probably with the same damn Hydro as the Chapayev, but on the third you will have Torpedo booster, like Shiratsuyu, yeah, like Shiratsuyu, like Akizuki, Kitakaze, the Torpedo reload booster. So what kind of a torpedo do we have? The Chapayev only have 4 kilometers torps, 65 knots. However, the Pan-Asian cruiser will have 13.5 kilometers torps, deep water torps, 68 knots, 13.5 kilometers with torpedo booster. Yeah. Now, I would like to say, guys, I repeat, in all ships, cruiser ships in the game, even will beat the damn Zhao's 12 kilometers. Zhao's 12 kilometers torps have the concealment of 1.7. The concealment of the deep water torps 0.8. You cannot hurt destroyers, only cruisers, battleship, and carriers. However, 68 knots. That's the same speed as a Kamikaze R, for crying out loud. Yeah, you see, 68 knots. This is the same damn speed, and you figure out you have 13.5 kilometers. Yeah. So please, guys, let me know what do you think. This new bad boy tier 8, shall I say, very close to Chapayev, but instead of radar you have 13.5 kilometers torps, deep water torps with torpedo booster. Now, once again, guys, the concealment and the AA, it's very close to this Chapayev. I don't see any big difference. I'm talking about the turning radius. The turning radius, it's better than the Chapayev 790, and also the rudder shift is worse. So how she move, and the speed it's close to 32.7. So it's average speed. Concealment it's pretty damn good, but what makes this kind of a weird cruiser, it has laser guns, very good range, even more range than Chapayev, 17.5 kilometers, and pretty stealthy, but the Torpedo are not from this earth. Now let's talk about the most important gimmick of this Torpedo. How many the reload, it's not 74 seconds, but it will be 136, sorry, 136, which is way better than Zao's. You have 2x5 torpedoes, 2x5, 533 millimeters. The Chapayev only have 3 in each side. You will have 5. Damn. Guys, I'm not saying too much, but I would like to say so much. If you have a cruiser with a concealment of I don't know, around 11-ish, with 13.5 torpedo range and 68 knots torpedo and concealment of 0.8, then if that player knows how to ambush a battleship, that battleship will be wrecked by torpedo alone. I would like to go so far, if it's still work in progress and might change all those stats about this new oncoming tier 8 Pan-Asian cruiser, but it will have, guys, the most deadliest and the best torpedo of any cruiser in this game. You may argue let's talk about Minotaur, because I don't know what to say. It's not even close as Zao. Zao's 12 kilometer. It's great range and hits like a torps, like a trucks. I mean, the damage for this Pan-Asian cruiser will be 7,500, so it will be slightly worse than the Chapayev torps. But man, I would like to say that the Chapayev only have 3 and does, you know, very little damage versus 5 torpedo. If all 5 will hit, then you have a problem. But it's not just 5. If the player knows how to play that, let's say if you brawl, and this is the problem, guys, if you are very close to half HP pool battleship, that battleship, if he's surprised by a corner, he will die, because there's very little he can do once he pops the 5 torpedo. 5 torpedo are not bad, guys. I do have Fletcher. I know exactly what I'm talking about. If 5 torpedo from Fletcher, of course they do whopping 19,000 damage, but the thing is that if I will hit the battleship with not 5 but with 10 torpedoes, then that battleship it's pretty much screwed or dead. Now if this Pan-Asian cruiser will only have 5 torpedoes, however, you do have the torpedo rearmed, which basically means that you might rearm that torpedo in a couple seconds, and then you have additional 5. So that is the problem. The second torpedo wall will pretty much kill if you don't have full HP from the engagement. That's what I'm trying to say. So please let me know, are you hype about Pan-Asian cruiser? Would you purchase her for the right price, or probably this new oncoming tier 8 Pan-Asian cruiser will have a slightly, shall I say, a figure what Wargaming decides to do with all the in the near future Pan-Asian cruiser line. That's what I'm trying to say. So guys, thanks guys for watching, and I will give a link below from Wargaming's dev blog. That's all for today. Subscribe to my channel, and always captains, fair seas, and goodbye.